Perfect. Get the chat together. Oh, I forgot to mute this other, there we go. 7. Okay. Hey guys. Hey Kita. How you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Happy Mars Day. It's Mars Day yet again. It's an intense Mars Day. A very intense Mars Day. And we're in the Mars-Uranus square. We got the Jupiter. We're still in Jupiter-Saturn square, y'all. And tomorrow, yes, tomorrow, Jupiter and Neptune square goes exact. So I really want to come on and, hey, Nikki, how you doing? I have some, I have a reading coming out later for you guys for that Jupiter Neptune. I really want you guys to use that as like your, like, put me in your back pocket this week, okay? Seriously, because, and I have a feeling, you know, when I was getting into the energy of even these tarot readings, that a lot of this is going to tie into what we're dealing with the Jupiter Neptune square. And that's just at minimum seeing through the BS. Is seeing through the BS. It's so easy to get swept up in illusion, to get sold a dream this week, to get swept up in things that seem too good to be true. And, you know, that's Neptune. That is Neptune and Jupiter at that exact square that we're coming into tomorrow. Even just on the world stage, it's a lot of information. It's so much information that is incoming and coming in. Mini reading. Oh, thank you, Kita. Thank you. I know I saw you on the last live. Okay, I got you. I got you. If you guys purchase a mini reading for the week ahead, I'm going to have it timestamped at the end of the all signs readings, okay? So if you can't stay for the live, make sure you come back and it'll be timestamped with your name or your username if you don't want your name on there. I love all your education. Thank you so much, Kita. I really appreciate that. So yeah, guys, we're in like some really intense energy. You know, I mean, it's just been like that for a while. Like, stuff is changing. So I have a feeling that a lot of these readings are going to tie into that significantly. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's tap in. And Kita said, hey, beautiful souls. Hi, guys. Welcome in. I hope you guys are having a great day, great week. Keeping a level head, staying grounded. That's important this week. Okay. We're going to start with Gemini. Still Gemini season until Friday. Or Saturday. Friday or Saturday. We have the summer solstice. It's Friday. That Cancer is going to usher in. All right. So Gemini. Happy solar return. If you guys are any Geminis in here. And all right, let's get timestamp Gemini. I'm not going to ramble, so your timestamp will be accurate. Okay. All right, let's go. Gemini. Also, guys, make sure if you send for a reading that you send it via Cash App. Okay. Okay, Gemini. Gemini, happy solar return. Got the Hermit in reverse. I'm hearing that JoJo song. Get out, goodbye now. It's the end of you and me. Timestamp the reads. Yes, Kita, I will be timestamping the reads. Yes, so go ahead and work. That's all right. I appreciate you stopping through and showing support. Yes, I'll have it timestamped. Have a great rest of your day. It's the challenge here for Gemini. Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, so Gemini, you're really going to have to be in tune with your heart, with your emotions this week. Yes, okay, and the Seven of Cups here, Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck, and I'm hearing before you bite off more than you can chew. Okay. Oh, that's okay, Kita. It's all right. Okay, Ten of Wands, before you bite off more than you can chew. I'm hearing, aren't you tired of carrying burdens? Okay, and like I just said, we're in a week where it's easy to get swept up by Neptune. It's easy to get swept up in the dream instead of actually building it. Clarify the Hermit in reverse for Gemini. My right hand is itching too. Is that receiving or spending or giving money when the right hand is itching? I think that's giving. I don't know. The Eight of Wands. And the Devil. Okay. Because if you're not in tune with yourself, Gemini, if you're not really tapped in, if you're overriding that part of yourself or bypassing that part of yourself, everything that glitters is not gold. That's what I'm hearing. And that's what I get with this. And that you could be moving forward in things like that if you're not truly tapped in with what you really want, with what's in alignment with you now. Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. Clarify the Queen of Cups in reverse for Gemini. And these are emotions, Gemini, that I feel like you fight off. I feel like there is something that you want to go after vigorously, aggressively, assertively, like matter of fact. But you really need to check, you really need to see if that thing is in alignment with you, because some of you could be overburdened, overworked, but there's this ideal or something that you're chasing, hence the Jupiter square Neptune and Saturn that we're in. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, I just know the readings this week, y'all, are gonna be like, it's just a lot of truth. It's just no way around it. So let's just preface all the readings with that. It's just no way around this truth and the, ooh, it's kind of like the bluntness of it. All right, clarify. Clarify. Knight of Cups. Clarify the Seven of Cups. Ooh, I was looking for that. That's you, the Lovers. In reverse here, you have to be willing to walk away from the things that have thrown you off balance. No matter like how shiny they look, no matter how dressed up they are, no matter how like glittery and golden they are, Gemini, this week. Because it's like you could be charging ahead, and see, that's the thing, like that I feel like I'm getting with Neptune. They're showing me a vision of like coming out of fog and then realizing, like, as you come out of the fog, like, oh shit, like, wait a minute, you No, hindsight is 2020. King of Pentacles. Listen, I just cut the deck. Look at this falling out. The moon and the Eight of Swords. Literally not seeing. The moon in this deck. Cover that up. But you can see the mask. Not seeing. You can see the shadow. This could even be something that like looks healing, or it feels healing, or but with the Hermit in reverse, that's out of alignment. That's out of alignment. Clarify the devil for Gemini, please. Yeah. The High Priestess to clarify the devil. That makes me feel like it's a big thing, Gemini. That makes me feel like it is a big thing. That is something that is like, oh yeah, like they're just giving me a bunch of opposites, like right, wrong, black, white. Like there's a big difference in the energy. Like you could pick up on it easily. But only if you're in tune with your emotions. Like only if you stop, if you slow down. Okay, because the Hermit is earth energy, it's Virgo. And there might be something that you know to be true, Gemini, very much so deep down, but it takes a lot of courage to admit it or to act on such a thing. Okay. Oh, it's okay, Kita. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Always. Okay, any last guidance for Gemini? Yeah, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. That's another card I feel like of misalignment, because Seven of Pentacles upright is like plotting how to get to the next step. How to, make something better. We've reached a certain level in the harvest. Okay, how can we tweak this? How can we get more? Seven of Pentacles in reverse again. And you have the Seven of Cups here. And remember, I always talk about the Seven of Cups speaking to illusions. You can't see into all those cups. And some of those cups, one of them has a tornado in it. One of them has a snake in it. Like, and they're in clouds. Hence fog or Neptune energy, or head being in the clouds, or not seeing the whole thing. Or you're so far up here that you're not grounded enough to be in your body and feel your emotions. Yeah. That's a message. The Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So I'll leave you with that, and really be in tune with your environments this week, Gemini. Okay, really be in tune with your environments. All right, and like I said, I think I have the video scheduled to come out tonight, guys. I think it's like 7 or something, but just have your notifications and stuff on, because that video, even though it's like smaller horoscopes, so to speak, they are more tailored for what we're going through this week, and clearly being able to discern, okay, what is the illusion that I need to steer clear from, and where do I need to build, like what's real. Okay. All right, Gemini, I appreciate you guys. Happy solar return again. Let's go ahead and get to Cancerians. I just saw a Cancer card too. Is that the Four Cups? Yeah, Four Cups. Oh, and we're about to have a Cancer new moon. We're about to have the summer solstice that the Cancerians usher in. I'm very excited about that energy. It feels very different though this year, the summer solstice, especially with everything going on. And especially with Jupiter in Cancer now. It's been so vibey. I've been emotional already. I was not expecting to be this emotional until Cancer season, but I've been emotional already with Jupiter in Cancer. I wonder if you guys have been more emotional. Let's see. Put that in the chat for you guys. I think I can start a poll. Can I start a poll? Yeah, hold on. Let me start a poll. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. I appreciate you. Okay. All right, Cancer. I rambled. The timestamp is not right. 15. All right, Cancerians, let's go. I'm hearing we got the jazz. We got the jazz for Cancerians. I'm hearing it's a hard knock life for us. Knight of Swords in reverse. I'm hearing DMX act a fool, or y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Judgment on the bottom of the deck. I do feel like a big part of this for you Cancerians is keeping your cool. Thinking about the long term. Watching your words. Watching how quickly you do things, okay? Knight of Swords in reverse is very hasty, but I also think can be prone to mistakes, okay? It can be a little sloppy. And maybe even reckless with words because it's speaking so fast. But the energy that I'm in feels very agitated, you know, so that could be the trigger. Ace of Cups. I'm hearing you're pent up, and that makes a lot of sense, okay? 7 of Wands. That makes a lot of sense with that agitation that I'm feeling, and you might not even realize that, or if it's not you, then somebody in your energy, but you might not even realize that the root of something is agitation, and the root of that, I mean, is like the pent up energy, and something needs to be expressed, and they're saying, I'm hearing creatively very clearly. So some of you have been blocked creatively. Hierophant in reverse. Tower. Ooh, and the Ace of Wands. It's very deep. And this pent up energy is connected to feeling like you are sort of caged, feeling like you can't break out creatively. The Hierophant in reverse and the King of Pentacles gives me somebody who really wants to buck the system, like who really wants to do something different, who really wants to step outside the box, maybe step outside of their original programming, original routine, daily, the monotonous programming of every day, the monotonous scheduling of every day. But with the Ace of Wands in the Tower, it feels like even just that gesture, or even just thinking about that, feels catastrophic, or like it's going to pull the rug from underneath everything. And what that leads me to, what I'm feeling is like, that means that you're the thread that holds a lot together. And so I'm hearing, where have you given too much? This is a sign. Where have you given too much of yourself? At the expense of this, of your peace, of your creativity, of your joy, of your ability to express without feeling like your whole life is going to fall apart. Clarify. Oh, you got 3 aces out here. The Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. You have the Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups upright. I'm hearing it's not just about the money anymore. And some of you might not want to hear that. So I told you, this week is going to be so much truth. You know, there's just no way around it, y'all. Okay. King of Swords, Four of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. But it feels like there might be something that takes place where you have, I don't know, you have no choice but to think about something differently. To think about money differently, to make a different decision about money or how you make it, right? Because the Ace of Pentacles is very physical, it's very tangible. The Emperor, this could be about starting something of your own, starting your own thing. Gap and Judgment, a very big decision. Excuse me. So I think you, and oh my God, Cancer, how the hell did I miss that? Jupiter is literally, Jupiter is literally in your sign right now. Like, where, because Jupiter is going to want to expand you over this next year, right? Like that's going to come organically. And in turn, so then that means you're going to have to see, you can't expand if you're already spread so thin in other places. If you're the thread that holds everybody else's life together, like how can you expand, right? So I would get that energy. So I feel like this week is going to really have you focus on that and zero in on that. And you're going to have to get real about it. You're going to have to be honest with yourself about it. And then possibly be honest with other people. Okay? But a lot of this, I feel... a lot of this could be internal for some of you guys. For a quick second, I just got that some of you, that there could be something that is triggered by like an authority figure, like a boss or supervisor or something like that. And what I mean by that, so you're not like worried, is like maybe they're very demanding, or they throw a new project on you at the last minute or something like that. Okay, so just want to, I want to try to be very clear this week, as much as the energies will allow, okay? Because it's already foggy enough out here in the energies. All right, Cancerians, I appreciate you guys. I'm looking forward to the summer solstice. I'm gonna be trying to do something for the summer solstice, but we'll see. We'll see how my energy is. All right. Thank you guys for trusting me with your reading, Cancerians and Gemini. Leo, let's get your timestamp. Okay, Leo. Okay, let me so you guys can know where I am too. Leo. All right, Leo. Ace of Swords, Leo. And the Three of Wands. Okay. All right, let's see. Challenge, Four of Pentacles. The path is becoming clearer, but don't burn out. The Emperor in reverse, Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck. The path is becoming clearer, but don't burn out. Queen of Swords in the Star. So your boundaries are going to be super important. Yeah, and I'm seeing a vision of like, I don't even know what it is. I don't know what that is. I just see something pinging in a many different directions. And maybe that's like your energy, an energetic ping, or like, even if you're communicating a lot on the phone or something, it's just a lot. So you need to watch that, you know. I'm hearing clear your channels. Clear your channels. Too many people in your energy. and not all for the right reasons. And that doesn't necessarily mean, that doesn't mean like, oh, somebody's plotting, right? It could mean that, but it doesn't mean like somebody's out to get you. It just could mean that some of these people don't even align with what you're trying to do. Some of these people don't even align with where you're going, with your vision, with your goal. So why are they there? Okay, so there's a lot coming up already. Leo, okay, by the Ace of Swords. You just confirmed that with the sun. Let's go. Okay. But the path is becoming clearer. And Mars just left your sign too. And Mars has done a lot in your sign for you. Mars could have been a little blinding in your sign too. Just all of that powerful energy in a fire sign. Now it's in Virgo. I was literally about to say that. And the Hermit card, that's Virgo, comes out in reverse. That's wild. I literally just, I mean, like, it's just getting confirmed by the second. The Ten of Swords. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Sorry. I don't know if that took the audio out. Somebody was calling. Yeah, Five of Wands in the Moon. It's a lot of outside energy. Like your energy is in a lot of places. Or there's a lot of people, like I said, around you and your energy, and the intentions are not clear with the moon. Your path is becoming clear. Let's make this clear too. Your path is becoming clear through your own doing, through your own inner understanding, not from anything outside of yourself. The Hermit in reverse. So this is not like seeking counsel outside of yourself or getting advice or anything like that. Okay? Clarify the Hermit in reverse, please. Thank you guys for liking the video. I appreciate you guys. Judgment. What the hell did I just say? I said it's not coming from anything. Okay, anything that you do, the path becoming more clearer. This is the decisions that you're either making this week or deciding to make or getting clearer on. They are only coming from you. Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. You know what? I think you're coming into awareness of what I'm talking about the people around you. Okay, I'm hearing snakes in the grass. That's one of the most popular metaphors, analogies for like what I'm talking about. I think you're coming into awareness of that. I'm hearing people in your camp. Okay, I don't know why that would be phrased that way. People in your camp. Clarify the Four of Pentacles, please. Six of Swords in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse. It's a bunch of people just hanging on. They're not friends. Three of Cups in reverse. Why am I hearing that? I'm hearing, nah, gonna have a good time. That's for Fat Albert. Nine of Pentacles in the Tower. Leo, you might have some people that's like riding your back, riding your coattail, waiting on you to help them secure certain things, waiting on you to like bring them some type of security. And it doesn't, because the Nine of Pentacles in the Tower doesn't matter if it's at your demise or if you're tired and drained. Yeah, and the Ace of Pentacles, handouts, okay, and the Six of Pentacles. And I want to be very clear. They're saying for you guys, okay, and they are referencing the Jupiter Neptune, that for some of you it is disguised or masked as people who will do things for you, but only because you are going to receive, because you do something in return. It's purely and strictly transactional. If you know that, cool. But if not, that's some type of veil that's being lifted. Like, it's not, you get what I'm saying? Three of Cups in reverse. Six of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. Like, it's not chummy chum. We're best friends. Like, we do some type of business together. Like, that's the thing that ties us. All right. Emperor in reverse. Clarify for Leo. Got the Eight of Swords here. I'm hearing none the wiser. So this could be a wake-up call about really the nature of a relationship, the nature of a friendship, of a partnership. But I'm hearing that puts a whole lot more into perspective. Knight of Swords here. I'm also hearing get it in writing. Yes, especially this week. That makes so much sense. Especially this week with what we're in. Get it in writing. Because the Emperor in reverse too, with the Knight of Swords and then the Eight of Swords, with the Eight of Wands, a swindler. Okay, and I'm just being so for real. A quick talker. It's like a salesman. The Emperor in reverse is like the salesman who sells you the car that he knows needs the oil change. Like, he knows the engine is bad. Okay. All right, what else? Anything else for Leo as far as guidance? Yeah, the Four of Cups. And suddenly you are no longer interested. Suddenly, I'm hearing suddenly the bubble is popped. So, yeah, Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups here. Something might become more of a solo mission, Leo, this week. Or you might be getting more clear on that, on where you need to be more solo or more independent. Or where you need to reframe what you thought about certain relationships and certain people in your camp, per spirit. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. I appreciate you trusting me to read your energy, and I pray these messages find you guys well. Okay, about to go to Virgo-licious. All right, Virgo. Okay, Virgo. Let's see. Okay, the Emperor. King of Wands in reverse. Two of Wands and the Devil. King of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I'm hearing keeping your head on straight. I feel like this is about purpose and direction, not being distracted. What was that? The moon. Okay, let's see. Tell me about this Emperor, please. The King of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. It's a lot of people. It's the King of Wands in reverse. A lot of court cards, right? Which can indicate a lot of people, a lot of different energies. The King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands in reverse. The King of Cups is here. You guys could be another one that have like a lot of people around you, but no real like emotional connection. The Four of Cups. Or you being around people who don't understand like how much of a gift you are, how much a gift your presence is. Fool in reverse. The Five of Wands. And the Hangman. Yeah, Virgo, a big challenge I feel this week too is going to be either it's the environment that you're in or these energies that constantly make you doubt yourself. And it's the way that certain people see you that maybe you've taken that on as yourself. And for you guys, that could literally be the illusion that you're shattering. And like, it's like kind of reclaiming authority over your own life. Like not living your life through other people's failures or like what they couldn't accomplish or what they told you to be afraid of, or I think some of you could have been in an environment for some time like where you're seeing, now you're seeing, like you're able to see through it. See through the illusion. Oh, that's so poetic. I'm hearing like Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Is that a song or something? I feel like that's an old like rock album. But that's like a metaphor for being around a lot of souls, a lot of people who may feel that way, that they never got a chance to go after something, never got a chance to live a life that maybe you're trying to embark on. Clarify the Devil on the Two of Wands. Seven of Swords. Clarifying the Devil, the Two of Wands, and the Judgment card. The Ace of Wands, yeah. And the Queen of Wands in reverse. Like I said, there's a lot of people in this energy, Virgo. Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. I don't know why I'm hearing that too. I'm hearing your memory lives on. I think if it's not literally, a lot of you guys are like symbolically leaving the nest, leaving comfort zones. Or realizing that something you thought like wasn't a comfort zone or something you felt like wasn't holding you back, realizing this week that it's been the thing. Or that you've been surrounded around the thing. That's so deep. Oh my God. You know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing the call is coming from inside the house. It's that analogy of thinking the threat is somewhere out there, but it's closer than you thought. Meaning you were living in it. Yeah, I'm hearing the illusion is shattered, Virgo. Any more guidance for Virgo? So move through this energy this week. The Strength card in reverse. Oh my God. In the Page of Cups. For a lot of you, this is some type of inner child healing. This is something that, like, your younger self, you did not get a chance to do, or a past version of yourself did not have the courage or bravery to do this. And earlier in your reading, I heard course correct. And I don't know why I didn't say that. Page of Cups and the Knight of Swords. And you guys could be breaking something. Okay, breaking this energy up with just your words, with just something that you're speaking. Clears the fog, clears the illusion of something. Yep, 8 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. It's like you speak the pain. Listen, as I say that, the Hermit, Virgo energy. The 4 of Swords, the things that you've been keeping in. It's like you speak the pain. You know what? It reminds me of, like in, when they do exorcisms and they say when you speak the name of the entity or whatever it is, that's what diminishes the power. That is what I get from this. It's like calling it out. Some of you could even have a verbal, like, back and forth with someone, and you speak something and you speak some truth, and that person didn't even know that that was a truth. Like, you bring something to light. Okay, that's what I have for you, Virgo. I appreciate you guys trusting me with your energy. I don't take it lightly. All right, let's get Libra. Well, okay, not me grabbing my lip liner pen to write. Not that we haven't done that before, but. All right, Libra. All right, Libra. Let's see. Page of Swords in reverse. 7 of Swords. I'm hearing somebody sleeping in my bed. Very random, Libra. I have not heard that song in I don't know how long. Here you go, bringing it into the reading. Strength card. The guidance is the Fool. So I heard Big Bad Wolf. And then when the Strength card came out and I see the Lovers on the bottom of the deck, I'm hearing Nina Simone's, is that Feeling Good? Feeling Good. I'm hearing that. Clarify the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay. And the Emperor in reverse. Oh my God, why am I hearing that? I'm hearing Frank Ocean, Crack Rock, that first line. What is it? You don't know how little you matter until you're all alone in the middle of Arkansas. A little rock left in that glass rock. You could have a lot that you need to express, Sleeper. There could be a lot that you need to express. And I think it has a lot to do with turning the tide of how people see you. Like, not seeing you as, I don't know, this is like a coming of age. This is like maturing. This could also be you, Libra, really putting your foot down this week. Okay? About like the direction of your life, the Chariot, what you will accept moving forward. Yeah, because I'm hearing and nothing less. So this could really be you laying down the law about something. Okay, clarify the strength. Especially, I don't know why I get this energy of like somebody feeling like they're being sunned, right? Like who are you talking to? Like, why are you talking to me like I'm your child type of vibe? That's what I'm picking up on. So, okay, Hangman in reverse. Ooh. 8 of Wands. Okay, and the 2 of Cups, yeah. And I think this has been coming out a lot for Libra lately. But you know, I think it's uncomfortable maybe for a lot of Libras as I've been reading on this energy, and that's rocking the boat. Ooh, why I'm hearing sticking out like a sore thumb. You know, that could be you don't want to draw attention to yourself, or you know, make yourself seem like, I don't know, you don't want to be the drama king, the drama queen, right? The King of Wands here. But it feels like there's something that you just you have to put your foot down. That doesn't mean that, you know, that can mean a lot of different ways and a lot of different things. But it something about the energy is like you have to put your foot down. You can't act like you don't see it. Hangman in reverse. You can't spiritually bypass it. You can't like dress it up. You can't sit on the fence about it. You know, you're gonna have to tip the scale. You have to tip the Libra scale with it. Now, what I do get though is that it's necessary. It will balance back out. It will be okay. It will reharmonize. And possibly at the new moon in Cancer, because that is represented by the 2 of Cups. I think it's the first time the 2 of Cups came out today. And the Fool. So it's gonna reset something, but you have to set something straight. And you doing that completely resets something. Yes, it might be a little bit of conflict. Okay, I think you were the sign. I talked about that last week. Conflict is okay. Sometimes it's how you resolve. It's being able to resolve conflict. You know, that helps us grow and mature if it's resolvable, right? But this feels like something can't be, you can't put your head in the clouds about it. I'm hearing Chloe and Holly. I'm hearing treat me. That treat me like a treat me. It's like teaching someone how to treat. Not that you need to teach someone, but it's like setting a standard. Not teaching someone. We're not doing that. Okay? Your parents raise you. Okay? This is like setting a standard though. That once you do whatever this is, somebody knows. Oh, okay. Okay, that's the line in the sand. Okay. Anything else for Libra? And it could also be somebody who's in like a higher position than you, whatever that means, right? Who feels like they have that authority, like they have some type of control because of that. Okay, the Hermit card and the 6 of Cups. And this would be a lesson that, again, that you've gone through this before, and this is your chance to, bring this full circle, the Temperance card, and really stand up for yourself. Okay, so yeah, even if that means rocking the boat, Libra, we're in that. So that could be the illusion that's shattering for you, that you can't just keep biting your tongue. Like, it's not going to work. I was just telling somebody that, like, you can, you know, with that, because I've done it before, right? You just try to stay under the radar. I don't want to rock the boat. I'm not going to bring no attention. I'm not going to do this. And the shit still comes to your doorstep. Like, you can't bypass stuff like that. All right, so I appreciate you guys trusting me with your energy. All right. And I pray that those messages find you well or helpful and healing. Let's go ahead and get to Scorpio. I forgot to put in the chat that I was on Libra. Dang it. All right. Scorps. Okay, Scorpio. Let's put that in the chat. I missed Libras. Sorry. All right, Scorps. Let's see what the vibes are. Okay. Ace of Cups. I heard finally. Okay. Seven of Swords in reverse. King of Swords. Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Clarify the Ace of Cups. The Tower. The Hermit and the Eight of Pentacles. Oh, that is huge. Are you guys leaving a job, leaving a place of work, or something that you've been working on? But I heard finally with the Ace of Cups. Six of Swords and the Three of Cups. This could have been something that you once enjoyed at a time. The illusion around this could be shattering for you, Scorpio, quite literally. And honestly, yeah, as I'm just like thinking about the energy for you guys, absolutely. Absolutely. You could really, like, I'm hearing like you stop fighting something. Some of you are going to be in complete surrender. I'm hearing killjoy. Like some of you have not been happy, genuinely happy doing something or working on something for a minute. Some of you will be taking some time away from this thing this week, okay? Or stepping back, pulling your energy back, even if you don't know that yet with the Six of Swords. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, contemplating. Clarify Seven of Swords in reverse. Strength card in reverse. The High Priestess. I was literally about to say, because I'm hearing you can't talk yourself out of this one. And with the High Priestess there being the challenge, it's like the truth is going to be glaring. And Pisces is ruled by Jupiter. Just as much as Neptune. And Pisces is the High Priestess. So Strength card in reverse. You know, Scorpios, you know, pay attention to your health too. Your body telling you is tired, okay? Now, this week is not the week to push that. And the Moon. Nine of Pentacles and Temperance. Yeah, do not fight your body, Scorpio. All right, that's for sure. That's a clear message. Do not fight your body. That reminds me of a message that I got. I'm gonna post that later. Yeah. Something is very clear to you this week, Scorpio. And it just feels, it's like a quiet truth. Like, it's not a lot of words that's coming out here. It's just, it's a very quiet truth. that pulls you away. That's what I'm hearing, that pulls you away. Clarify the King of Swords. Judgment. Reverse. Yeah, Judgment is Scorpio. The Queen of Cups. And the King of Wands with the Hierophant here. Clarify that Judgment in reverse. Five of Wands. Ooh-wee. Intense. These players didn't come into the end of your reading. I feel like whatever decision you make, Scorpio, you need to be ready to stand 10 toes down on it, because people are not going to agree. Judgment in reverse, Five of Wands. I don't know if these people have any right to the decisions that you make in your life, but there's going to be pushback. There's going to be discourse. But there is a truth for you. Like, this one has been creeping up on you. I feel like y'all have been like pushing it down. But I feel like this week it becomes very clear, very glaring. Okay. Anything else? Eight of Swords, Queen of Wands, and the Hierophant. Yeah. I get a lot with that. With the Eight of Swords, I get that this could come very fast. This can all happen very quickly. So much so it's like you don't see it coming. That's what I hear with this. Like, so fast you don't see it coming. I hear that. And as well as other people. Other people might not see your decision coming or see this coming. Okay. That's what I have for you, Scorpio. I appreciate you guys. I wish you all the best on your decisions moving forward. Thank you for trusting me with your energy today. If you guys get Cash App readings, make sure you just let me know in the chat. All right, let's go to Sag. Okay. Did I say 50? Okay. I'm needing glasses. All right. Let's put that in the chat. Reading Sag. All right, Sagittarius, let's see. Queen of Wands. I'm hearing, I love that song. That's why I'm just like, ooh, that just touched me. I'm hearing R.I.P. to the girl you used to see, or insert guy, okay? That's just lyrics of the song. Okay. Ooh, the Three of Swords. Is that, I'm hearing what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And your triggers might make you stronger this week. Some of y'all might just grow through a trigger this week. The trigger might be an illusion. The trigger might be something that kept you in fear. You conquer something this week, some type of fear. Eight of Pentacles. Is that two cards? That's one. Eight of Pentacles. The Hangman. And this could be about really committing to work on something that you've been wanting to for a long time. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Five of Cups in reverse. I love it already. The Ten of Cups. I'm hearing, I'm bringing sexy back. And the Ace of Swords. I'm hearing a resurgence of joy. This does feel like that, Sagittarius. It feels like something is coming back to you. Something is being restored. I'm hearing a cloud is being lifted. And I'm seeing like the sunshine, like a cloud moving away. Clear skies. Clarify that Three of Swords. Let's get to that Three of Swords. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Seven of Wands. And the Lovers. I'm hearing fight for your life. I'm also hearing Bob Marley, get up, stand up. Yeah. For some reason, I just feel like for you guys, there's this fog lifting. This could even be like coming out of like a depression or an emotional, you know, hardship. The High Priestess and the Nine of Wands here. It's very much given like realizing something, like it's like seeing yourself differently, Sag. I'm hearing seeing you like we see you. You know, there could be people who love you or people who, I don't know, just view you. There could even be people that you don't know and they don't know you, but they see you in a way different light than you see yourself. Or than people that you've had close to you see you. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Ten of Cups here as well. I think a lot of you could be getting clear about the types of energies that you want around you, the type of life that you want to live. Oh God, I just lost the song that was there. It was, oh my God. If it's meant, it'll come back. Another Eight of Pentacles. Sage. The Four of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. Yeah, it's coming back. I'm hearing like building someone else's dream. Because you had limited yourself. I'm trying to connect it all together because I'm getting a lot of messages here. So for one, I'm just getting that a lot of you haven't felt like you've been on your path. Either in a long time or just ever. Felt like you have truly been building a life that fits you and what you see for yourself and what you consider to be pure happiness. For some of you, that involves families. For some of you, that involves jobs. And now I feel like, I don't know, again, like this energy is more integration for you, Sag, like coming back into a realization of like who you are and what you're capable of. And I think for those of you who are like pushing something, like if you have a business or whatever it is, whatever you're working on, it's like fully owning who you are. Now, what I want to say with that, like with you, I think fully stepping into your power and not dimming anymore, it's going to reveal a lot of things. Clarify the Seven of Swords here. Yeah. Queen of Cups, the World, and the Three of Cups here. And that could happen around the Cancer new moon. That's 2 Cancer cards. Yep. High Priestess and the Justice card. There's a lot happening here for you, Sag. So what the main thing that I get from this, like, let's be clear. The main thing that I get from this, Sag, is keep going. Keep shining in all of your light. Don't dim anything down. Don't, this is not doing it for praise. Just keep going. The more that you do that, it's like that's all you have to do. There's no extra. The universe will take care of the rest. And what I see happening here is because you're leaning more into who you are, a lot of these false programmings are just falling off. A lot of these false programs of what you thought was not possible, you feeling like you're not enough, you feeling like you can't do this because you came from this, or you have like all of that is being reprogrammed through you just stepping more and more into your power. So what does that mean? Be confident in everything that you do. Do it with your whole heart. Say the things that you say with your chest. It's going to reveal certain people that are in your energy, certain people that are in your circle that cannot that cannot take that cannot handle that. And also it's going to reveal anything in your life that cannot stay. And for some of you, those are jobs, those are workplaces with the 8 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles. Those are physical things that you've been working on or that you have in your life. Anything else that you have for Sag this week? 10 of Swords in reverse. Pack light. That's what I heard. 10 of Swords in reverse, 2 of Cups. And the Empress. Because all of that is just extra. When the Empress just wants to attract the one thing she wants to attract, like the specific thing. Not the almost things, a million other things. Not placeholders and spot fillers. No, the thing. The Empress and the 2 of Cups. I want that. And we got to be clear about it, and we have to be... I think Spirit wants you to be very confident in who you are, really owning the things that you're doing. Not being timid, not dimming your light, not cowering because people are uncomfortable, because you see that when you step into yourself fully that people feel weird, and that's not your problem, Sag. You know that. Okay, Saggies know that. All right, so that's what I have for you guys. Sorry, there's somebody calling. That's what I have for you, Sag. I appreciate you. Thank you for trusting me with your energy. Let's go ahead and keep rolling. Let's get Cappy up here. I got Cap, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, and Taurus, and then any Cash App readings. All right, Capricorn. Okay, Cappy, let's go. The 2 of Pentacles, Capricorn card. It's a challenge here. The High Priestess. And the Emperor. Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You know, be very intentional, Capricorn, with like how you're spending your energy, what you're doing with your energy, not trying to take on too many tasks. Yeah, over-promising with the Page of Cups and the 8 of Swords, blindly, agreeing to everything, knowing you can't show up to everything. Okay, yeah, King of Cups, big heart with the Page of Cups there. Clarify the 2 of Pentacles. That's not a measurement of your worth. So that's what I'm hearing, you know, how much you can do and do for people. Yeah, Two of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, right. Don't spread your energy too thin, Capricorn. Especially, I think that was in the horoscopes for Capricorn rising. Especially, oh, let me put that in the chat. So yeah, don't spread your energy too thin. Three of Swords, Queen of Swords, don't be afraid of, like, you know, saying no, having boundaries. Yes, it might, I guess, hurt people's feelings. Three of Swords, yeah, Page of Cups, I don't know why. Yeah, Ten of Swords, I guess it might really hurt some people. Ooh, I heard it might really hurt some people, but it could kill you if you keep overdoing that. Oh, yeah, King of Wands in reverse in the Tower. Ten of Wands in reverse in the, excuse me, not the Ten of Wands. 111, when I just looked at the thing too. That just kind of threw me off. King of Wands in reverse in the Tower. Thank you guys for liking the live. I appreciate that. Yeah, and the Lovers. Yeah, it's not even a question this week, Capricorn. Like, you have to choose yourself. Or else, right? Yeah, Seven of Cups, Eight of Wands. You could just be blindly going into things that you're not seeing the whole picture. But because you're so, like, hell-bent on showing up for everyone and everything, because you are insistent on being this rock or something, you could blindly be going into things. Eight of Wands and the Seven of Cups that are not showing its full self. It's not, you don't have the full scope possibly of all the details or the back end or whatever it is. Clarify the High Priestess. And the High Priestess being the challenge too, meaning like being in tune with your intuition or listening to that. Listening to your own inner truth. Yeah, the Temperance card coming out. Yeah, rest, balance, moderation, peace, solitude. For some of you, in the most mundane sense, it could just be like, God damn, can I get a minute alone? Can I have a minute to myself? Please. Please. And you're going to have to take authority on that. Okay? Yeah. Ten of Cups. Trying to make everybody happy. Yeah. I'm hearing cool, calm, collected with the Knight of Swords. So, right, yeah. So you can't be, you might have association with Libra. There's just similar to this, but you can't be afraid to rock the boat. Ha! No Aaliyah, okay, because Aaliyah was a Capricorn. Y'all, okay. I just caught that. Okay, yeah, though, no. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles here. I feel like, yeah, I'm hearing slow down. I feel like every time you try to slow down, like, again, there's a lot of things that's, like, pulling on your energy that for some time, Capricorn, you may have allowed. And so now these people or these things are comfortable with that. They think, like, oh, yeah, Capricorn's fine. Like, sure, yeah, okay. This feels dire, though, Capricorn. Clarify the Emperor. For the Capricorns, the Five of Wands. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is very similar to Libras. The Eight of Swords. And the Hermit card. Cups, the Five of Swords. And who, oh my God, who else was that? This is necessary. Because again, you're another one. Oh my God, I'm hearing this as an Afrobeat song. It's called Fake Love. I cannot think of the lyrics. But it's pretty much about like a gold digger. Okay, like if I can put it in lamest terms, but this feels like you have to do this. Because you have to see who's really there for you or who's just there for what you can do. I cut the deck in the Six of Pentacles. Who's just there to have their hand out, waiting for what they know Capricorn can bring for them. I'm hearing that, you know, these people know, or whatever this is, they know that you've been solid. They know that they can count on you. Do you know for sure that you can count on them? And that could be what this is about. And that could be what the illusion is this week. That's shattering, that the veil is lifting on for you guys. Anything else here for Capricorn? Oh, yeah, and the Five of Cups here. Oh, yeah, you might be in a position of observation, Capricorn, where you are meant to see, you are meant to observe this. And the Five of Cups here, it could be a little difficult emotionally to see how people react to you pulling back a little bit. You may be saying no, you saying, hey, I need to get some rest, especially if it's like do something physical, like you know, you being a little sick or you being tired or something like that, God forbid. But you know, yeah, Page of Swords and the Ace of Wands, Four of Cups and the Empress. It could be a lot of selfishness that's revealed. Quite honestly, cut the deck and the Seven of Swords is there. That's just the truth. There could be a lot of selfishness in people that you see. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing this. Like seeing, you know, it's like you tell a kid, no, you can't have the candy before dinner. And now they're pissed when they were just like, but mommy, I love you. You right? You tell them they can't have the candy, and now all of a sudden, tantrum, full-blown tantrum. Whole nother energy. You know, so that's what I have for you, Capricorn. But you are meant to stand in your power of having boundaries. It's okay. You have to have boundaries. You're human. You're human. You're not a machine. You have to have boundaries. And that does mean you will disappoint some people. And that's just how it is. You know? I appreciate you guys. Thank you for trusting me with your energy and reading for you today. All right, let's go ahead and get to Aquarius. Okay. All right, Aquarius. Dang, cards climbing up. All right, Aquarius. Let's see. Okay, we'll take those together. Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. I think y'all can still see them in there. Yeah. Okay, why is everything coming out in twos for you guys? Five of Cups and the Fool. Oh, okay, Aquarius. What's in your sign? Pluto's in your sign. Pluto's the only thing in your sign. But then you have Uranus that you're associated with that is in the square. Okay, and Saturn is associated with you. So, okay. Because I'm like, why? This feels intense for you guys, but y'all are involved literally in both of the squares, Saturn and Uranus. Okay, let's see, guys. The Eight of Wands and the Seven of Cups. Whoa. All right, yeah. I feel like this is hitting kind of deep for you, Aquarius, and maybe a little bit more personally, which I can understand why because of what I just explained. But it feels like you guys are having to move on from something with the Seven of Cups here. And Seven of Cups is my number one, like, illusion card. Number one, like, Neptunian card. And what do we have this week? We have Jupiter square Neptune. Exactly. Okay, clarify. Oh, yeah. This is getting really clear. Like, this is being very honest with yourself, Aquarius. I'm hearing scalpel, and that's Mars in Virgo. I heard that earlier today too. That Mars in Virgo is going to be like a surgeon's scalpel, like really going through and seeing like what you can actually work on, what you can build, where you can actually put energy. Like, it's not going to play. And the King of Swords. Woo! Big decision maker. King of Pentacles and the Hierophant. But you know what? I don't think, not with this lineup. I don't think that this is bad. I think a truth might hit really, really hard, Aquarius. But I think that truth lights something up within you, lights up a fire under your bum for something else, or to go harder, or to go bigger. Because honestly, what this feels like, it's like 4 cups and 7 of Pentacles, Aquarius, feels like there is a little bit of disappointment or a bit of detachment, because something possibly didn't bear fruit the way you thought it would, or the way you wanted it to. But I'm hearing mismanagement of energy, and how they're connecting that is saying like, but it's only something, just, it's like it didn't land or something. And that could be because you weren't owning your energy fully. 6 of Wands. And you could have been holding back even when you feel like or felt like you were not holding back something. Oh, it feels very specific. Woo! It's a challenge there. The Tower. The 6 of Swords, that's Aquarius card. I'm hearing reroute. The 8 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. The 3 of Cups. And the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, Aquarius. I feel like if you guys are willing to accept possibly a truth that might sting a little bit, then there's an opportunity to reroute and like come with different energy. Now, some of y'all might find yourself also working with different people. If you were working with people, if there were collaborative efforts or a partnership, a friendship, you could find yourself working with different people. Meeting different people. This is you putting yourself out there more. I'm hearing mingling, networking. This really looks like that 8 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles here. Some of y'all could have Scorpio associations, because a while back I told them like there was money on the table. There's money on the table. And I'm hearing that again. There's so much money on the table. Anything else for Aquarius? 3 of Wands in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles here with the 2 of Swords. I was just about to say, I don't know why I'm hearing timidity, like being timid, but they don't want you to be timid. I'm hearing like your life depends on it, Aquarius. So whatever this is, I feel like you need to have more conviction in it. Own it. Own all of it. Step into it even more powerfully. Because at the Seven of Pentacles, you're thinking of how to improve something, or how something can be different, or how to get to the Ten of Pentacles. I'm hearing you're a diamond. What song is that? Can't Tell Me Nothing. I'm hearing Can't Tell Me Nothing, Kanye. Wait till I get my money right. That's another thing. Don't do anything to try to prove to anybody. Stay out of that energy. Prove to yourself. And in you doing that, whoever you're trying to prove to or whatever, at first take care of that. Don't try to prove anything to anyone. But whoever you were trying to prove to, if that is you, they'll see. They'll know. If you're just doing it in your genuine energy, they'll know. All right, Aquarius, but I feel like this is telling you to go harder. Okay, possibly the illusion is that you have to stay small, or that even that you have to work with certain people or stay around certain groups or something to get you there. Okay, I'm hearing branch out for you guys. That could also be the literal message that I'm getting when I say, when I'm hearing staying small, I'm hearing branch out. Okay, branch out. Social circles. Okay, like, why do y'all getting a lot of channel messages? I don't even need them. Y'all getting a lot of channel, man. I'm hearing social circles, and y'all rule the 11th house of friendships and social circles. So y'all are expanding. Yeah. Okay, guess what I have for you, Aquarius? That's it. All right, Pisces, let's go. All right, Pisceans. Plus 5. And then I'm going to use a different deck for the Cash App reading. Oh, I didn't even see the... There's so much on the YouTube things, guys. I see on the poll, I asked, have you guys been feeling more emotional since Jupiter has been in Cancer? So I see, yes, I definitely have. Like, very emotional. Kind of nostalgic. Lots of, we'll do a whole nother, man, because we're literally about to be in summer solstice in Cancer energy. So we have to talk about the channels that's coming through for that. But until then, make sure y'all go check out my readings on the feminine energy from Cancer season of last year, which were very deep, and I'm getting a lot of messages that continue those this year. All right, Pisces. The King of Swords. Six of Wands in reverse. All attention ain't good attention. Okay. And the Eight of Pentacles. World. Strength card. Oh, I love this for you, Pisces. There's so much. I think you guys are really coming into some type of autonomy, some sovereignty. Gaining back your own authority. Because when I was looking at the Six of Wands in reverse, I kept hearing pick me, right? Which that can be interpreted as that. The Six of Wands in reverse was just like not the good attention, right? I feel like you guys are coming out of that. You're realizing you don't have to be chosen by anything, by anyone. That's an illusion. And see, this is what I mean by like the illusions being and the fog being thick this week with this energy. You could feel like that's the golden thing, to be chosen by something or a certain thing or someone, or to be in this certain position, a certain place. It's like something about that is shattering, because like there again, that's the key. That's what I was trying to get to. Because it's like when you think that way, then that thing has power over you. That thing has authority, some type of authority over you. If the mere fact that it chooses you lights you up, makes you feel, you know, this is like really this is you really like choosing yourself. So in turn, this could be you rejecting something, or I'm hearing not taking someone's advances. Clarify the Six of Wands in reverse. The King of Wands could be literally Leo energy. Could even be a boss, an authority figure. Queen of Swords in reverse. And Four of Pentacles. And whoever this is liked you better when you did not have this autonomy, this sovereignty about yourself or over yourself. Because it helped them preserve their energy. You not having boundaries helped somebody else preserve their energy, helped other people have more energy because they're feeding off of yours. They don't have to burn any of theirs. This puts that pressure on them. Now they got to burn energy. Because you're making it your business to self-preserve, to be your own authority, to be the decision maker of your life. Page of Cups and the Three of Wands, and you're gonna notice, Pisces, that you have a lot more time, that your energy is opening back up again. Possibilities become possible again. Opportunities can come in again because you've made space energetically. Yeah. For some of you, there's been somebody very specifically that's just been dumping on you. And I'm hearing the floodgates have been open for them to do that. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. The Four of Swords here. The Nine of Pentacles. And the Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, and some of you are going to be forced to rest. Four of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands in reverse. So you're going to be forced to rest. So you are going to be forced to have to put a boundary up because you can't do it. You're not going to be able to do it, whether that's energy-wise or, I don't know, you have to take time off. You have to, I don't know, slow down a little bit. But that's connected. That is connected in you realizing that you need to take more authority over your life. You need to pay more attention to yourself. You need to pour more into your own life, into your own health, into yourself more. That's connected. So if you get pulled away from something, it's connected to that. Justice in the Star. Gotta heal in order for it to balance out. Two of Cups and the Nine of Swords, and you can't be worried about a counterpart. You can't be worried about how somebody else is going to take that or how somebody else is feeling about that. And it's going to test, it will test whatever this is, connection, whatever the nature of the connection is. It will test if it's real. If it allows you to have sovereignty, which relationship should allow you to have sovereignty, right? Like, we all came in this bitch alone, okay? Relationship should allow you to have sovereignty. Confirmation is you, High Priestess, okay? With the Lovers here. And for a lot of you, it's just that. For a lot of you, maybe there is something real here. And there just needs to be a bit of like a, again, establishment of like, we're still individuals. Okay. All right. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. Don't do anything if you're tired this week. In the most mundane sense, that's what I would say. Don't do anything if you are tired. You know, sorry, it's an alarm going off. Like, don't do, get your rest. Don't overcommit. Jupiter is in water, so if you're a water rising sign, so if you're Pisces rising watching this, then it's trining you. So that's good. But still, don't overcommit. Don't do things that you don't want to do if you're tired. I really see that in there for you guys. That's what I have for you, Pisces. I appreciate you. Thank you for trusting me with your energy today. Aries. I have Aries and Taurus to finish up for the zodiac signs. Then I'll get to any Cash App readings that I see. 3. All right, Aries. Let's put that in the shiz app. That's still pretty early. I wanted to jump on a little bit earlier because calling for storms in my area, and I just, you never know, child, okay? Neptune is in Aries, Saturn is in Aries, Uranus is about to go into Gemini, Jupiter's in Cancer. It's a whole new world. It's a whole new world. So, yeah, I wanted to be mindful of that. All right, Aries, let's go. I'm rambling. I'm about to mess up your timestamp. Sorry. 4 of Swords, Aries. Challenges the Emperor. That's very important because the Emperor is Aries. So a challenge to be yourself. Some of you are tired. King of Swords. And the Devil on the bottom of the deck. Don't go against your own will. Hierophant in reverse. Yep. Despite what you think you're supposed to do. The Star. You might be needing rest. And you might need more time than you think. Queen of Swords. Yep. 9 of Wands and the Queen of Cups. And that could be a little difficult to accept. Or it could be difficult for other people if you're not able to show up for them in the ways that they want you to or expect you to. Yeah. Or the ways that you have for them in the past. 6 of Cups. I'm hearing, what am I to do? Don't explain yourself. Clarify the Emperor. The 5 of Wands. 6 of Cups in reverse. This is like literally you can't do it that way anymore. You can't do it how you did it in the past anymore. And there could be people who are used to you like changing your mind, or you're used to changing your mind. You're used to not sticking to something. Especially maybe when things get tough, or, you know, people start disagreeing. 5 of Wands, it starts creating conflict. Yeah, 9 of Wands, Strength card. It's always been tough to do the harder thing. 7 of Wands, stand 10 toes down. It's a lot of Wands out here. A lot of fire, passion. Knight of Pentacles and 7 of Wands really tells me, Aries, that whatever this is has been a long time coming. Oh, whoa, they just threw me right into a song with that phrase. I really want to work this out, but I don't think you're gonna change. What is that? I think it's Let It Burn. Let it burn, let it burn. Wow. Deep down, you know it's best for yourself, but you hate the thought of a. Yeah, I feel like something has been very hard to move on. I know that's like a love song, but this does not have to be in reference to like a romantic type of love. It's like something is getting cut off where there's a boundary. The Queen of Swords is here. Okay. Hierophant in reverse. This could even be a role that you play, Aries, some type of role that you play. Again, in whatever type of setting. You could be a boss. You could be, it could be a role within your family that you're expected to play. Hierophant is very much so the structure and order of things, but in reverse is very much so like bucking the system, you know? All right, Seven of Wands and the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is an Aries card. It's the only minor arcana Aries card, the Three of Wands. And so, yeah, there could be just new ventures that are meant for you. But you might, some of you might be pulling back from prior obligations or prior things that you committed to. Clarify the King of Swords. Okay. Three of Cups. The Nine of Swords. Yeah, so I do think a big part of why you haven't done whatever this is because you have been having anxiety. You've been worried about how it will change the nature of your connections or friendships with the Three of Cups or a particular relationship. Yeah, as I say that, the Lovers comes out. That's partnership. All right. And the Fool. But, you know, I never paid attention to the butterflies on top of the King of Swords head in this deck. And I feel like that's very symbolic. That the butterfly, like, it has no choice. It has to change. It has to change from the caterpillar. And I feel like that could be the thing for you this week. It's like you have a choice. And I didn't even notice you on the bottom of the deck. The Fool is Aries. You have no choice but to turn this fresh page. And yes, like some relationships, I guess, will change. Nine of Swords and the Three of Cups here, the nature of some relationships in your life. But your role is shifting. Hierophant in reverse, it's changing. You don't play that role anymore. Whatever it was, it's not you anymore. What you're expected to be, what people expect of you is not you anymore. I'm hearing, because they keep showing me the Three of Wands, which is your card. And I'm hearing that, I've got my sights set on you, and I'm ready to aim. You know, so you got your mind on a whole new vision, a whole new thing. And I think you just need to be okay with that. I was just about to say surrender, and there's the Wheel of Fortune. You need to be okay, because the wheel's going to turn, Aries. The wheel is going to turn. Alright, so that's what I have for you, Aries. I appreciate you trusting me with your energy and reading for you today. I don't take it lightly. Alright, I wish you all the best. Okay, Taurus. You're up, and then we'll see what mini reading we have to do. Reading Taurus. Alright, Taurus is the last sign, zodiac sign. And I'll timestamp it after, guys. You know, just give me a little minute. Okay, because I'm going to get dinner and stuff on. So it might be a little minute. Okay. Taurus. Okay, for Taurus spirit. Queen of Wands in reverse and the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. That was like very matter of fact too, the way she flipped out in reverse. Okay, noted, spirit, noted. Okay, confirmation with you coming out right after that. The Hierophant, that's Taurus. Aries came out in the same position. They came out in the challenge as themselves. So it could be very much the same thing with you, Taurus, like really owning who you are, conquering something about yourself or standing on who you are. Clarify. The Three of Swords. Ooh, and the Knight of Swords. There could be an exchange of words, Taurus, for you guys. I'm not gonna lie. Knight of Swords. Yeah. Let's clarify this Queen of Wands in reverse. The Sun. Okay, the Three of Wands in reverse. Oh, that's so freaking deep. Damn. And the Five of Pentacles, confirmation. Thank you, Spirit, because that's a Taurus card. The Five of Pentacles. And the Star on the bottom of the deck. That's very deep. Okay. I think that, Taurus, there could be revelation for you around an energy who has wanted to hold you back or felt like your healing is a threat. Your level up is a threat. Your moving forward is a threat. You being in more positive energy is a threat. It's like those people who just like to be around you when you're down. And like when you start to heal, they can no longer relate. Oftentimes I find because that's a trauma bond. Because you guys probably bonded in the trauma that you guys were going through. The Star and the Eight of Wands. I'm hearing getting too big for your bridges. And I remember my grandmother used to say that. Yeah. You're outgrowing someone. Maybe outgrowing a connection, outgrowing someone, outgrowing something. Some of you just want more for yourself. You want more. Clarify the Hierophant. Ace of Wands in reverse. Literally. And the Magician. Clarify this. King of Pentacles. That's two Taurus cards that just come. Oh my God. The King of Pentacles just came out to clarify the Hierophant. Both are Taurus cards. You can see the bull on the back of the King of Pentacles throne. Yeah, and the Five of Swords here and the Star. There's been some dishonesty. Like this is, I think this is very clear. There's definitely been some dishonesty here, or just like some covert or like just behind the scenes stuff. It feels petty, but it feels like the root of it is like envy, or again, some people don't even know. Some people are just not even aware that they don't want you to move forward. They don't want you to grow past them. And that is because they have an attachment to you. But they have to have more of an attachment to their own healing. Because that's the only way that they could come along. Yeah, Two of Swords. Yep. I was just thinking that Seven of Pentacles. I'm hearing, have I seen what I've seen? I feel like that's you, Taurus. Like something, you realize something, the truth of something is illuminated. Okay, of how someone really feels, or the covertness that's been going on, or the backhandedness, whatever it is. I feel like the challenge for you is questioning what your spirit will know to be the truth. Seven of Pentacles and the King of Cups, especially if it comes from someone who you feel like loves you or said that they loved you. Clarify the Three of Swords. I didn't even pay any attention to the Three of Swords being out here. How telling is that? Knight of Swords. Yeah, I said that too when we started. I said there might be some words exchanged. Knight of Swords, Five of Wands here, the Three of Swords. There might be some words that are exchanged. That could happen quickly with the Knight of Swords. That could happen so quickly like you were not even expecting it. And be mindful that Uranus is still in a square with Mars in your sign. I think it starts separating tomorrow, Wednesday. And we're still in the Jupiter-Saturn square, and Jupiter is exact in a square with Neptune tomorrow. The Chariot and the Hermit card. So some of you, you might need some more time to retreat this week. You might need some time just to yourself. I'm not going to lie. Some of you, I was going to say, Seven of Swords, you might need some time to lick a wound. Judgment here. The Wheel of Fortune. Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, yeah. Seven of Swords, that is, I mean, through and through. I can't express it enough, Taurus. It's just covert stuff. Seven of Swords, Three of Swords, things behind your back. But the main thing is like being aware of that, and that you don't succumb to that. You don't cower to that. Okay. Wow. Judgment and the Four of Pentacles. And I think Taurus, you're gonna start moving maybe a bit more self-preserved, at least for, I would say, this time frame that I'm talking about, the next 7-8 days. Okay, it feels like you kind of retreat into self. It's maybe like a protection, a protective mechanism. Okay, and like I said, to maybe just have some time to yourself to process, lick a wound. Because I'm not going to lie, whatever this exchange of words is, and the Queen of Wands reverse always gives me someone who's catty. Catty, they can be kind of snobbish too a little bit. Arrogant even, I could say. Okay. So whether it's you who speaks very quickly or someone else, whatever words that come out here, it stings. All right, anything else for Taurus? How you want them to move through this energy, spirit? The Hangman, I love that for you. Observe, Taurus. Observe, don't absorb. And like really take it in. Like observe and be wise. And that's what I said. That's why I said I feel like you're gonna retreat. That's this. Your guy, the Hangman. Like that is that. The Hangman is like he's not in movement. He is hanging from a tree. The enlightenment is coming to him. It's reaching his crown. He's not moving to get that enlightenment. He's not chasing that. He is in observation mode, hands down, like just hanging. This will expose itself, okay, Taurus? This will expose itself. It's just move accordingly. It's in the nuances. The devil is in the details, and that's it. That's it. The devil is in the details. So don't overlook them. That's what I have for you, Taurus. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for trusting me with your energy today. I don't take it lightly. All right. Let me get another deck that I cleared out for today so I can do the mini week ahead reading. All right, let me see. Oh, Lord, pressing buttons. Okay. All right, let's timestamp. Kita, let's get your mini week ahead. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm done with the all signs. I'm now doing only mini readings. All right, Kita, I'm on your reading. Let's go, Kita, inner energy for the week ahead for Kita. Okay, so I gotta say this. I'm hearing this song from, I believe it's Sister Act 1 or 2. I don't know. But it's if you wanna be somebody, if you wanna go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. Right? Or something like that. I'm hearing that. Okay. Listen to that. I mean, like, pay attention to that line, because I mean, the week that we're in, Jupiter square Neptune, you better wake up and pay attention. Like, that's deep. Okay, so pay attention this week. All right, for Kita, you have the Creator card saying no. It's a very clear message. Pay attention this week. The Creator card saying no. Thank you. 8 of Wands in reverse. I'm gonna say that's another no. I know you didn't ask a question. I'm not I'm not reading this like you answered a question, but 8 of Wands in reverse is don't move. Don't go. It's blocked movement or blocked communication. And with the Creator card here saying no, that's confirmation. With the 5 of Swords being on the bottom of the deck, that is because there is something that is not truthful about the thing. There's something that is deceptive about whatever this is referring to, which we'll see if we are allowed to get into that energy. The Sun. And the Moon. I believe the Sun squares the Moon this week. I want to say between Wednesday and Friday. Between Wednesday and Friday. The Sun squares the Moon, and so there could be some emotional tension, some emotional back and forth that you're having about something, but you're going to really have to tap in. Okay, because the Creator card is literally out here saying no. The 8 of Wands is in reverse, and the 8 of Cups is showing up, which is the card about walking away from something. What is the challenge here this week for her? 9 of Swords in reverse. 6 of Wands in reverse. If this has to do with the person, don't be worried about receiving attention from them, or if you'll ever receive attention from them again, or if this is about saying no to someone, do not worry about this person's reaction. Do not worry about how this person handles that or takes that. Because I see the challenge being, well, what if I never receive this again, or receive attention again, or talk to them again, or get this again, or be seen a certain way again? With the 6 of Wands in reverse, you don't want it. Okay? You don't even want it, that type of attention. The High Priestess here. You will have to stand in your truth this week. And it can be a truth that you don't see, but you feel. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. And the Page of Cups. And that feeling, what Spirit is saying, that feeling could feel like, no, there's more. No, but there's more. Whatever that means. Because Spirit says that can mean a couple things. That could mean that there's more out there. There's better out there. But that could also mean there's more to know about something. 5 of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. And that's crazy. I'm hearing the thunder is rolling in right now too. I'm hearing a storm is coming. And even with the 5 of Wands, 10 of Swords, and Wheel of Fortune being here, I feel like, again, this is speaking to, will you, okay, I get it. Will you sink your teeth into knowing that there's more out there, or will you settle for something because you're afraid that it won't come back around again. You're afraid that it's the last time. And I'm not talking about, like, if this is a person, I'm not talking about afraid that they won't come back around again, meaning that love won't find you again, a better one, okay? That's what I mean. Not the same person. Not sitting around waiting for the same person to come back around. And so that's what they mean by that being the challenge. I want to make that very clear, that they want you to be in your truth, and that there is something that might not be seen, but you feel it. Will that be enough for you, or will you question yourself? When the Creator card came out here saying no as the first card. All right. What's the guidance, and how would you like her to move through this week? The Hierophant. You are above it. You're above whatever this is. It's, ooh, Spirit says act like it. Hierophant, the Lovers here. So it could be specifically about a relationship. I'll call out the zodiac signs in just a minute, just if they mean anything to you. Okay. Yeah, the Lovers and the Seven of Pentacles. You know that there's better out there. There's something that matches this. I'm hearing highest and utmost. Okay, something that matches that out there. This is a test of faith. To say no to something when you can't see the other thing yet, right? A lot of times we want to say no to something when we can see the security blanket, we can see the other option. Then we can be like, oh, okay, all right, I see it over there. All right, okay, no, I don't want this. But can you say no when you don't see anything else? Like, what if there is nothing else behind that, but this here don't meet your standards? Like, what do you do? And that's what this feels like this week. Okay? Clarify the Hierophant. I'm really into this. Okay, because look at how this is lining up. The Two of Cups and the Hierophant. There's better, man. There's better. King of Swords, and you know it. There is better. The Death card. And the Hangman in reverse. Woo! And the Hermit. This is so many major arcanas. This is big for you, whatever this is. This is big. You know better than to think that this is it. That's what I'm hearing with the Hangman in reverse, okay? So all in all, what I would say here, you're going to have to be true with yourself and be very clocked in with yourself, with your truth, with what you know to be true. And feeling that there's more out there, even if you cannot see it. I think that's going to be a big thing for you this week. And the illusion, let's be clear, the illusion this week would be believing, or the illusion would be believing that there's not better out there, that this is just as good as it gets. All right, I might as well just go ahead and take this then, even though it don't meet my standards, even though it's not giving me what I said I wanted from the universe. I'm just going to take it. That's not the move. That's the illusion. Is thinking that there's not better. All right, so that's where I'm going to cap it. That is what I have for you, Kita. I appreciate you so much for booking your reading. I'll be back again with the readings. I have some little surprises for you guys, so stay tuned. Make sure that you are in the live next week for the what to expect. I hope to come on live again before then, but I don't want to overcommit. Okay, Jupiter and Cancer, I don't want to overcommit. I want to, but I don't know how my energy is going to be, so I can't account for my energy days ahead. Not anymore like I used to, at least. So we'll see, but I do want to come on because there's a lot happening this week. But I definitely wanted to get on for this. Make sure you guys stay tuned for the there's a video coming out. I put it out later tonight, so you guys can have it for tomorrow when Jupiter and Neptune go into that exact square, because I'm telling y'all, like, just keep it in your back pocket. All right, I appreciate you guys so much. I pray that these messages find you well, are helpful and healing. Thank you so much for trusting me with your energy. It is not taken lightly, okay? I know that your life is not entertainment, so I appreciate you guys, and enjoy the rest of your Mars day. All right, if you're in the line of these storms, stay safe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Till next time.